Thank you to EA for sending me a free copy of The Sims 4 Life and Death expansion pack. So, hello everybody, it's Lena, and in today's video we are of course building this big house, family house, manor situation, something that we are building in the new world of Ravenwood, which did a launch with the new Life and Death expansion pack that came out just a few days ago by now. So I built this house on a 20 by 30 lot, and going into this build I did not know what I wanted to do, but on the day that I got access to the pack, I just went into the game and I took a look at like every piece of furniture and build buy item that we got, and then I just got very inspired by that. I really liked the more old and, I was about to say scary looking pieces, but more just like the old and you know, fancier looking items in that regard, and I wanted to do something where I could use a bunch of those in the build, and that's basically how we ended up here with this very old looking, very fancy manor type house that I built. Yeah. That's how that came about, but I used the new pack a lot for this build, obviously, and then I also used the castle kit. Is that the proper name for it? I don't remember, but the kit that we got in I think around March or April of this year, and it has a bunch of build items for castles. I used that one, which I was really happy to use because it just went really well with this packet, but also because I purchased it for this build that I did like last month or something, and I never thought that I was going to be able to use it again, but hey, now I've gotten to use it, so got 2 builds out of my $5 that I spent on it. Hey, that's cool. But this new pack did launch with 2 very different styles of furniture, and one of them is more modern-ish and new and definitely like quite contemporary looking, and I would say it could be sort of compared to what we got in a stuff pack like the vintage glamour stuff pack and some of the other packs that are similar to that style. And then we also got some more old looking furniture, which was what I primarily used in this build because it is an older looking build, so obviously that was what fit the most into it. Now that I look back on it, I think I used a very minimal amount of the other furniture style in this build because I just did not really think it would fit in very well. The only time that I can really think of having used it in here is in the kitchen because I used the new kitchen set for it. I just really wanted to use it. It doesn't really fit the style of this house all that well, but I mean, it is quite realistic to update a kitchen and get a new one of those, so it's not like, you know, unrealistic and unheard of to get a more modern-ish looking kitchen in an older house. People do that all the time. Not that the kitchen is like strikingly modern and jarringly new looking at all, but it's definitely not as old as the other stuff in this house. Also, I just want to say, I think Ravenwood, the new world, is very pretty, but once again, I am very disappointed by the amount of lots that we got in it, because I believe this world has 14 lots, which is just so sad. Like over the past few-ish years, we've been getting like around 11 to 15 lots in each world, and it's just such a small amount compared to the older worlds that we have. Like Windenburg, she's such an icon. She has 27 lots. Oh my god, 14 compared to that? That's so sad. I hate that. But yeah, we'll never get that again, guys. I think it's just time for me to realize that, but I refuse to accept it. I really do. I just want a really big, beautiful, amazing world full of a lot of fun stuff. Is that too much to ask for? Yeah, I think it is, unfortunately. But that's how I feel, okay? That is simply how I feel. But also, before I get too far into this video, I just want to mention that if you're watching this video as I posted, or like, I don't know, within a few hours, I am currently running a giveaway on my Instagram profile for this new pack, and I'm going to be ending it in about 1 day, like 24-ish hours. So if you haven't already, and if you're watching it right now, then please do go join the giveaway if you want to win this pack. Yeah. And once again, thank you to EA for, you know, sending me this code that I'm playing with of the new game, and also for sending me a code to give to one of you guys, because I really appreciate that, and that's so cool, and I'm very grateful that I get to like share the love and and give a pack to one of you guys as well. That's awesome. I'm so happy about that. Yeah, because personally, I'm just a poor student. I can't afford anything. I so badly want to do like a bigger giveaway with a bunch of packs for a lot of you guys, but I just cannot afford that right now. Hopefully someday in the future, but just not right now. I can't afford anything at all. Like, I can barely even afford to transport my body. That's another thing. I'm like real mad about this, and I've been getting more upset about it recently because it's been, you know, like a big thing in my life as of late. But also this has nothing to do with the build, but I'm just gonna go on a little rant because I want to do that. Okay, that's what I'm here for. I'm on this channel because I just want to talk, so I'm gonna do that. But I am morally opposed to the idea of transporting my body costing anything. I think it should be free to go on public transport. And I know it's not realistic in the world that we're living in because everybody's gotta make money, and providing public transport costs money, so they gotta make that money back and more to be able to run their little companies and whatnot. But I just think it's wrong because I feel that way, okay? And I think that one of you guys should be able to pull some strings and make it happen and make us all be able to move our bodies around for free. Because I think it's so unfair that my soul is connected to my physical body, my physical being, and then I have to pay money to move it around. Like, I am stuck in this place. I'm stuck in this body, so I'm stuck in this place, and I can't afford to move, okay? Does that make any sense at all? It probably doesn't. I feel like this is just a pretty dumb rambling that I'm going out on right now, but this is how I feel. I think we should all be able to just move around for free, okay? Just give me a little free public transport. I think it's perfectly fine that if people want to have fancy cars, they can get to pay for them, but I should be able to go on the train for no money, or very, very little money at least. It's so annoying. And I mean, I'm very privileged because I live in a country that even has public transport. I know a lot of places don't, which is just horrible, but like our public transport here is just really, really expensive, so that is a thing that's difficult. But I mean, at least we have it, so we've got step one down. Now we just gotta make it affordable, but these people are very greedy and they keep increasing the price for train tickets and bus tickets. But anyway, I just want it to be free, that is all. Also, I should definitely get back to talking about the build because I haven't even told you who can live here and how many people, so let's just circle back around and do that for a second and fully forget that I went completely off topic. I haven't been on here in a while, and I really miss going on this channel and just talking about absolute garbage for 20 something minutes. It's my favorite thing in the world to do, so I'm just really happy to be here today. So this house is pretty big and it's pretty fancy, if I dare say so myself, and I do. But yeah, it only has 3 bedrooms. However, these bedrooms are quite big, and there's obviously a bedroom for the parents, and then there's a bedroom that is like a nursery. It's for 1 toddler and 1 baby, like newborn baby, not an infant. And then there's a 3rd bedroom for 2 kids, which means with the way that I decorated this house, you can live with 6 Sims in this home. And that's fairly nice. I really wanted there to be like a large family in this house, but I ended up with only 3 bedrooms, even though I was kind of considering doing 4 because I also kind of wanted to put one on the 1st floor, but then I decided to do a big formal dining room and also a separate living room just because I felt like that was more realistic with this style of the house. So that's just how I ended up going about it. But this house also has 4 bathrooms, and 2 of them are like really nice and fancy and big, which I think is so cool, and again, just an indicator of this house being big and fancy, because so are the bathrooms. And then the 2 remaining bathrooms are just very normal. One of them is only a half bathroom. It's on the 1st story. I did not feel like you needed to have a shower or a shower tub combo in that one when you've got 3 showers and tubs and whatnot already, but the rest of them do. So you can bathe your sim in 3 different places in this house, and you can make them go pee in 4 different places. That's nice. Anyway, I think I've officially said what there is to say about this build, or what needs to be said at least, so I can just go back to talking about whatever the hell I want to talk about, because that's really what I want to do right now. And listen, I have not been on here in a while, and I don't really have as much time to just do YouTube videos and focus on this stuff as I used to, so when I get to just sit here and talk, I love it, okay? It's so fun, and I'm having a blast, so I just want to talk about stupid stuff, okay? That's all. So yeah, anyway, a little update on my life. Not much has like necessarily happened since we spoke last, if you want to say it that way, or last time I posted a video. In that video I was saying that I was trying to find another job, like on top of the one that I do have, and on top of school and everything like that, just so I can like use it to do whatever I want to do in the future, just to like help me get into that field. I still have not found like a proper job, but I have found some unpaid work that I'm gonna be doing, and that's pretty cool. I'm starting that tomorrow actually, and I'm gonna be doing that a few hours a week, and that's really fun and exciting. It is unpaid, however, so you know, it's not like it's gonna benefit me financially, but it will hopefully benefit me with my future plans and hopes and dreams and everything like that. So I'm just hoping for the best. But yeah, that's also another reason why I'm kind of just like upset about the whole, you know, public transport cost, because this thing that I'm going to be doing is pretty far from where I live, and it takes like quite a long time by train, and I'm gonna have to pay a lot of money for it. So not only am I like giving my time away for free, but also I'm spending a lot of my money on, you know, train tickets and that kind of stuff. So it's just a little bit much, right? But it's fine. I guess it's okay. And then I'm just gonna do that, and I hope I will like it, and I hope that things will work out well. I'm very overwhelmed at the moment because I just feel like a lot of stuff is happening in my life, and a lot of changes are happening, and a lot of it is good stuff, and I can like see a purpose with everything, which is necessary in life. Like it's way more easy and way more doable to do tough stuff when you can actually see a point in what you're doing, than to just like do a bunch of stuff and not be able to see why you're doing it. So that's at least helping me right now, as opposed to what I have been like through in the past, because at that point I couldn't really see a point in anything. I was just kind of doing stuff I didn't want to do for no reason, and now it's like different, so I'm trying to just keep that in mind. Yeah. But I am going to continue looking for some paid work in that field, because I feel like that just makes the most sense, and hopefully find something that is like directly related to it, because the thing that I'm going to be doing is related to it, but like it's more so field adjacent. So again, I'm being weirdly vague about it. I'm sorry about that. I just kind of feel like I need to do that for loads of reasons. Anyway, but yeah, I'm still going to try to look for some jobs, and currently the like boring anything related job that I have at a warehouse, it's a thing where I have a lot of like on-call shifts, and basically that just means I have to be available, be at my phone and ready to like jump out the door and go to work at many different times, which is kind of annoying. And basically the low deal that I have with myself is, if I get called in to work, then obviously I go to work, and if I don't, then I do some job applications and send them out instead. So I do something productive with my day, and also I do a lot of other stuff, because I like to not have to do work sometimes. You know? So yeah, that's just like one of the things I've been doing, although I haven't really sent out a job application in a while, because I've been focused on this new unpaid thing, but I am gonna continue it in a little bit. I just needed to, you know, do other stuff for a little bit. But yeah, that's what's going on in my life. I was about to say not too much, but actually a lot of stuff. It's just not super interesting. It's just a bunch of practical stuff. Anyway, enough about that. I feel like I just got real serious right there, and my tone got all like deep and serious, and I don't even think I cracked a single dumb, stupid joke for around 5 minutes, which is a little weird. But hey, sometimes you just gotta be a little serious for a moment, gotta put on the serious tone and discuss whatever's going on in your life in a serious and grown-up and cool manner like that, okay? God, that's so stupid. But yeah, anyway, I hope that you guys are doing good, and I hope that everything in your life is moving in the right direction, because I do believe that that's like all we can ask for in life. Yeah, we can't expect things to be perfect right off the bat, but we can expect things to go in the right direction if we just, put in the work and the energy and that kind of stuff, and we focus on the right things. But yeah, what? Oh god. And also, I would really love to hear how you guys feel about this new pack. I would love to hear if you guys have purchased the pack, or if you are, I don't know, waiting for a sale, or if you just don't want to purchase the pack at all and it's not really a thing for you. Like, I would love to hear how we all feel about it. I personally have not played with it at all yet. I feel like that's pretty clear because I've just been so busy. But yeah, all I've done with it so far is just build this house, and then I took a little look around in the world, and that's basically that. So unfortunately, I haven't really done much with it, and to be completely honest, I don't know that much about it. I watched a few reviews while building this house just because I wanted to learn more about what this pack is about, and it does seem very cool. But if I were, just a simmer who was not a part of the EA creator network, and I did not have my YouTube channel where I, shared builds and whatnot, I don't think I would be purchasing it, because I just don't think it's like a thing for me. Like, life and death, and it's primarily about death is what it seems to me. I don't see this pack as being something I would necessarily be able to justify within myself spending money on when I don't really have a lot of money and whatever. So I don't know if I personally would purchase it, or, well, I guess I just said that I probably wouldn't. I probably would just wait for a sale, or, join some giveaways and whatnot. Obviously, again, please do join mine if you haven't done it already, because that's a cool opportunity. Although, as of right now, I think like over 300 people have joined it, which is kind of crazy to me, because my last giveaway was not this, this big at all that I did when the Lovestruck expansion pack came out. I don't remember the amount of participants that were in that one, but it was nowhere near 300 and something. So yeah, anyway. The chances are small, but they are there. They definitely are. But I have heard from a lot of other people that are super excited about this pack and who think it's like right up their alley and they love it. So that's just super good, and I'm so happy that other people are getting a lot of joy out of it, and I hope that you guys fit into that group as well, and you like it and you're having fun playing with it. And also, if you have not purchased it yet and you plan on doing it, then hey, if you want to, only if you want to. I did recently get one of those like creator codes for EA, and it's just LacyLena, and if you do type my name, LacyLena, in when you buy the pack, then EA is gonna pay me 5% of what you paid for the pack, and I don't know, a little less money goes to them and some goes to me. But it's only if you want to, and I don't know if anybody will ever do that, because it only benefits me and no one else. But hey, it does seem like a thing that has been like semi-successful for other creators who have gotten their codes before me, because it is a thing that they started doing maybe like 2 years ago or something, and they were testing it out with a few creators, and now they have spread it out to, I believe it's everyone in the EA creator network. So if you are interested in doing that, then I would really appreciate it, but I don't expect it from anyone, is what I want to say. Anyway, my name on Instagram is LacyLenaYT. I just realized that I had plugged my giveaway twice in this video, and I never even mentioned what my name on Instagram is, and you kind of need to know that in order to join the giveaway, obviously. But my name is just LacyLenaYT, just my name on YouTube, and then YT, which is short for YouTube. Yeah, apparently sometimes people on the internet think that YT in somebody's Instagram handle or Twitter handle or something like that is just like an abbreviation for the word white. It's not in my case, but I do think it's pretty funny. So yeah, anyway, it's just YouTube. That's what it means for me. I guess for some reason I just assumed that everyone already knew what my Instagram handle was, but like, how would you know if this is your first time here? Like, I can't expect you to know that kind of stuff. I mean, it is linked in my description box, and I feel like if you were to just search up my name, LacyLena, on Instagram, you would probably find my account very easily. But just for good measure, I feel like I should say what the actual handle is, and it's obviously LacyLenaYT, but I should have said that like 15 minutes ago when we started talking about that. Oh well, it's fine. I'm bad at internet stuff. It's real tragic. but I like it here, okay? I like the internet. I like YouTube. I have fun on here. Also, circling back to the whole creator code on the EA app when you purchase a pack on there. Yeah, this is like my first time talking about it because I didn't really know if I wanted to say it or not, but I feel like I probably should. So hey, I do have one now, and I've just kind of like figured that the only person who would use it would be me if I ever were to purchase a pack on the EA app for, I don't know, myself or for a potential giveaway in the future, because that way I would technically kind of get like a 5% discount because the money would just go straight back to me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if anybody else is gonna use it ever, but if I do, then that's pretty cool. I can just decide to gift everyone I know Sims 4 packs for Christmas. No, I'm not gonna do that because I don't know anybody who plays The Sims. Or then again, I don't know if I know anybody who plays The Sims because I never talk about gaming or Sims or anything of that nature in real life, because that's like a part of my online life, and I don't feel the need to mix those two things together, so I very, very rarely even mention The Sims when I'm out and about in the real world, and I certainly don't mention my YouTube channel because this is like my little private space, which is so nonsensical because obviously this is a very public space. It's the internet. I can't keep it private. It's not a private thing at all, but it just kind of feels that way, and I like to keep my real life me and my YouTube me separate, although then at the same time sometimes I kind of feel a little bit bad for not telling people in my real life, and like one day inevitably someone is gonna figure it out, and I feel like it might kind of feel like I've been hiding a huge part of myself for those people that may potentially find it, because like I've been close to them for a long time and they didn't even know about this huge part of me that I care a lot about and have spent so much time on throughout my past few years, you know? I can imagine that some of the people that I'm close to might get a little bit surprised and weirded out by this whole thing if I ever drop the bomb on them one day, because like I'm close with these people, but it's just so personal to me because I have just been on here for a long time and I've just talked about myself for a lot of time, and I've just shared a bunch of stuff, and I feel like in real life with my real life people I would just like to share those things myself and from my mouth directly to their faces, you know? So I don't really want them to just discover it on the internet, which is kind of weird. Does that make sense to anybody else? Because I feel like for me, if I were to ever share my YouTube channel with anybody, then it would be because I feel very, very comfortable with them and feel like they won't just, you know, be very mean to me and use things against me at any moment in time. And I feel like that would take me a very, very long time to build up that kind of trust and comfort and whatnot. And then at that point, they would be like, whoa, we're really close. Why didn't you tell me about this thing that you care a lot about like 6 months ago? And then I would have some explaining to do because I'd have to be like, well, I didn't actually feel that comfortable with you. And that's kind of bad, you know? So I don't know, but anyway, it's very inconsequential because it's just a cute little YouTube channel with Sims stuff, so I mean, who cares, right? But it somehow just feels very vulnerable for me to have a real life people know about this part of me, because it's basically my entire heart and soul poured into one little thing on the internet, yeah. So I don't really know if I want that, especially because at the time that I started this channel, I was in a vastly different place in my life than I'm in now, because, you know, it's been a while and things change, and I've grown up quite a bit, so it just seems like a big old window into who I've been over the past few years. And again, that's just kind of like the thing I'd like to share with people from my own mouth. You know, in that kind of environment. So it's a little weird, but anyway, enough about that. I need to shut up now because we need to end this video, okay guys? So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please do give it a little like and subscribe to the channel if you're unsubscribed already and you enjoy my content. I would really, really appreciate that. But I hope you're having an amazing, amazing day, and then I cannot wait to see you all in my next video that I will be posting in hopefully not too long. So bye everybody!